Oh, he's
shoot.
really recording.
I'm really
Okay.
gonna record this. Okay.
That's the question again, brother.
Let me just jump in and say what I'm because I'll be forgetting stuff sometimes. You know, it's
Mhm.
fleeting. I'm getting older. Uh, I was just gonna say, like, in regards to the best friend, you know, spilling the beans about what Cross did. I think it all depends on it's on the person, right? I don't necessarily know if that's the automatic thing to do,
Mhm.
but depending on who it's involving, that will determine whether you're making the right move or not. And I think with Cross, he had to do it. And Cross kind of lets you into his mind, kind of talking about the hero complex and that need to be there and to solve stuff and always be the protector. And so someone who's like that has that obsessive compulsion.
Mhm.
I think there was no other, like, he had to do something because you can't leave that guy to his own devices. It's just he's too, like, it's like almost like when you say, like, you know, the most talented people in the world, the most incredible athletes. Sometimes, you know, something's a little off. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because they're
Right.
like savants, but they have something about them that's. And I'm not saying Cross is that, but you could see that the rage factor is there too.
Oh, yeah.
When he believes a certain thing in his heart and his will, you know, he beat
There's
up
no
that
stopping
kid.
him.
You know, so
He beat up the
yeah,
kid.
I think it was the right thing to do for him.
He
Can
turned
I
up
jump
at the
in?
dinner party like he was coming undone. And I
Yeah.
can see somebody who is your boy that's closer to you than a brother. I mean, he was only trying. He was well intentioned. That's what I was thinking.
And
Yeah,
if he,
John.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Wait-
I,
wait a
I
minute.
agree with
Yeah.
Tiffany that he was definitely well intentioned. And the way
Yeah.
my answer is probably going to be like, well, you
Both.
riding the fence. So I definitely think he was well intentioned. And I definitely think that he felt he was doing the right thing. But the bigger question for me is like, would I have done that?
Hey.
And I don't know. I don't know.
Mhm.
You know, knowing how the bureaucracy of,
Yep.
you know,
Yeah.
being a
Police.
cop and how it works and
Yep.
it's technically government and how those things get handled and
Black cop too.
ooh, yeah,
And
that's
that-
that part.
I agree with you. I wouldn't have
Yeah.
done it myself. I think it was the right thing for in that scenario for his best friend. I wouldn't have done it only because I'm always thinking about if I do this, what might happen to this or to them, right?
That was Ron's point.
And I wouldn't take that risk.
And
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I would have done it.
however,
I would have
I'm
done it
proud of him
because
for doing what he did. I mean, I
Listen.
just am.
yeah,
you can't
I would have
snitch on
done
your
it
boy.
because you take an oath. You
You
take an
can't snitch
oath.
on your. I'm sorry. You can't snitch on your boy. Like,
Absolutely.
bottom line, I know what you
Take
said,
it out.
Ron. Yeah,
Thank
he's
you.
compulsive and everything,
Who is
but you
snitching?
never snitch on your boy. You
You
snitching
don't.
to the cops, and you a cop.
Exactly.
Nah, I understand he
He
needed
thought
help.
they were going to give
I
him
understand.
counseling.
Right.
He was
I know.
trying to get him
But
help.
nobody
But
knew.
you know what?
Nobody knew that video was going to come out, and that's what really exploded.
Listen,
And
anyone who
DJ
loses
So-
their wife, their partner, and thinks that they don't need therapy because they are praised because of the great job that they're doing is already on a dangerous slope.
Oh, yeah.
Too much
Yeah.
praise for anyone is not good, especially a man. Sorry, guys, but your egos are usually way bigger than our egos, and it's not a slight. It just, you know,
I'm never
it's
going to
science.
say.
Look,
I'm never
it's
going to say that
science.
he didn't need help. Like,
No,
he needed therapy.
Thank you.
It's just that he
Yeah,
didn't need to report to the.
Thank you. And
the
I think that's
department.
and
To
this
the
is why.
authorities.
Well, when was he
Which
going
is
to
why.
I don't know if I
But wait a
feel
minute.
that.
But this
What
is
was
why I
gonna be-
drew.
Took it
But this is
over.
why I drew the question. Is because and basically it's very interesting because while I hear most of you saying that it should have happened, but on the other end, you know, it's like six in one hand, half a dozen in the other. It should have happened, but then again, like my boy VJ said,
VKJ.
VKJ said,
Big
I had
J.
to spit that out, man.
Sorry.
But how he put it, he first of all, he's your boy. Second of all, as we know that bureaucracy, and we know how they treat black men.
Right. That part.
So, and
Black
thank you,
people,
Latanya.
period.
Because Latanya, when you said that, I mean, that's a given. So
Yeah.
that's not something you have to think about or imagine. We know how it happens. So to bring that up to his superiors who were racist to begin with, I mean,
Who already was putting
That's
a
tough.
blanket
I
over
think
the
I would have
community.
tried everything.
That is always gang related.
Always.
Like,
To get him the therapy.
Do
To
you
his
want
mama,
your police
whatever.
officers
Right.
and do you want them to operate in integrity? I don't care that I'm your boy. Yeah, we may be fine at, where we work, SBA, it's not a big deal. But when you're doing certain jobs and you have certain authorities, you have to be checked and you can't just run wild.
But Shanice, that's what that whole. But that's what that wall of. But Shanice, that's what that blue wall of silence is all about. We know for a fact. That all cops, most cops are good cops, but you do have these bad seeds out there
I agree
that they
with you.
protect.
I'm just saying with Cross, with the situation with his buddy, I just feel like if you're a detective, you're operating at that level. It's different. We're friends and we're pushing papers or we're entering data or we're doing whatever we're doing, but not at that level.
The question is,
I want my president. I want him to abide by the Constitution. You know what I'm saying? I want him to look out for his boy.
And look at where we are.
Look at where we are. He's gonna look out for his boy, though. Come on, he's gonna look out for his boy. Let's not even go there.
Yeah, right.
And I think the reason why I say it would be hard for me to do because that was my friend. I would be trying every 50, 11, 25,000 different ways to get him the help, going through his mama, other friends. I'd be trying
that might be the way.
I would have dragged him down
might be
to
the
the
way to get him the help. That might be
I'd have tricked him and he was in the therapist's office. He didn't even know he was coming.
Exactly.
Right. Had him up in the chair.
Exactly.
You would have did an Ellie move. Ellie did that, right? For the party, right? Just trick him.
He could leave. You need to bam right in the head. Sometimes you need to hit him right in the chest.
Maybe you should have done that.
Maybe
you should have hit him upside the head and drove him to a.
He's bigger than
his family in danger. It was hard for me to watch because he brought upon so much violence with his kids, his mama. This one and now anybody that he was connected to because he couldn't sit his ego down and go get the help he needed and then come back. You're not that great. You're not God. Sit your ass.
She's talking to him right now.
I know.
Well, the thing,
go get help. You're not God.
The thing with that though is, and I'm with James on it. Even though I said what I said, I couldn't have done it. Like I wouldn't have been able to do it. That's my boy. I can't do it.
I couldn't have done
it. And I don't think Alex. Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
I don't think Alex was playing God though. I don't think he was playing God. I just think that he was pouring himself into the work and not going to get his therapy. He was pouring himself into the job to get away from the hurt and the trauma that was going on as far as losing his wife. And he was trying to solve all the cases instead of going to get the help that he needed.
No,
but the biggest problem.
I don't think it was an ego. It was no ego.
No, I am so glad. I am so glad that this thing has sparked so much controversy because I'm gonna tell you, I have one more, but I know Tiara, you gotta go. It was that other situation, and maybe we'll have to get back to this one day. That other situation was how Elle treated him during the dinner party.
Oh,
yeah.
You need to read the comments because some
I read the comments. I read the comments.
They coming for you too.
Hey, come for me. I can take it.
A little sexist, a little bit.
No, I wasn't being sexist. I was just saying, okay.
Look, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all continue.
Yeah,
I'm curious.
I'm curious.
Yeah,
good to see you, Tiara.
My thing with Elle was, and I said this, and I'll say it again. If you're dating a top cop or any kind of police officer, you have to understand that their rights, duties, and responsibilities are different from yours, which means if he had to find a way to get into that dinner party, then he will do whatever he has to do to get there because he wasn't dealing with just a criminal. He was dealing with one of the top serial minds there are. And for Elle, now, the argument was, should he have told her before the dinner party? And I think we all conclude
that was not the argument, Ron.
No. That was
wait a minute. You're trying to sway the narrative.
I'm not trying to sway the narrative. What I'm simply saying is, had he told her before the dinner party, it would have gone awry. So my thing was, he could not have said anything to her. Now, and of course, that's what she was upset about because, he felt that he used her. And I'm like, well, no. And he didn't use her in the sense of.
Oh, but he did.
Well, not in the sense of person. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Not in the sense of personal. Wait. Not in the sense of personal gain. He was doing it because there is a serial killer.
No, it was actually a part of personal gain too, because part of him wants to be the one to get the serial killer. So it was.
But isn't that the purpose?
For him.
Hero complex.
Oh yeah. It is going back to what Janice was saying because he's got to be the one to fix everything, but no. So he used her for personal gain as well as professional gain, and he did use her. Now, Do I think he should have told her? No, because look how she acted. She was acting all crazy anyway. Like, dude knew that something was up, that she knew something. Like, either she was bad acting or she was great acting, one or the other. You know? So I don't know.
If she knew before, it wouldn't have happened. They wouldn't have gone at all. Correct. So I would have spoiled his plans, period. But he did use her. Let's be clear.
He did. And we did say, and that's what Tierra and I said.
And wait a minute. I said not for personal gain. In other words,
it was personal.
There wasn't any.
You gave us a whole definition of what using.
It's less
by any means necessary.
Yes, it's by any means necessary that I got to get in there, because number two, if he's not there, then she not only is vulnerable. We don't know what would have happened. We really don't know what Ed's full intention is with Elle. We don't know. So it's better that he be there. It's better that he be there than he not be there. So my point being is, he knowing what the potentiality of this of Sam is better. It's better to be there with her than not be there. And so my point is, how else was he going to get there? You said, Tiffany, through the chief. And we already knew the chief doesn't have his back, so she would.
Tiffany, you're muffled.
You're muffled, Tiff. I can't hear
muffled.
You got your muffled.
You step back. Maybe you.
Okay.
No, go ahead.
I don't know why, but I was just saying that there were other ways. That's what me and Tierra said.
What other ways?
He put her in a tough situation.
You have to assume that there were other ways. They didn't point out any other way. So I'm only going on what we know. We know that he had to get in there, and we know he used Elle to do so. So if there were other,
I'm glad you said use.
So what's the point of using deception when you already have access to it?
Say again?
You know what I'm saying? Like, why are we using deception? You already have access to that woman. You deceive her. You don't warn her. You don't prepare her. She's vulnerable.
Thank you.
You get mad at her response of
thank you.
No, we gotta start at the beginning.
Thank you.
So you saying?
Y'all said everything to cross his ego, putting everyone that comes across him in danger. Anyone could be used for him to figure out whatever he needs to figure out, for him to get whatever he wants done. Everybody is expendable. His relationship with his children, using his mother to raise his children, his relationship with his best friend. I mean, I could go on. So don't keep telling me as a man you care about your family, your children, and so on and so forth. Because if you did, you could take us all up out of this city and move us somewhere else. But
I'm gonna change that word though.
After you can't bring your wife back.
I'm gonna change the word from use to utilize though. He utilized his community. He utilized his community.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, but the other thing too is, we didn't, you know, how this thing could spin out of control in different scenarios. And I think Ron kind of alluded, what would have been, who knows what would have happened, because we don't know her reaction. Maybe he could have prepared her and told her this is what's going to happen. Obviously, we could tell she wouldn't have been right, but maybe she could have faked it for a little bit. But then the flip side is, maybe he would have told her, and he's like, I've been working with this guy closely all this time. He's a serial killer. I'm not going.
That's what I said. I
probably
she could have been put on his radar. I work closely with her. Why all of a sudden she's not coming to this event?
She told you no. No means no. He manipulated her into a situation. Do you understand what I'm saying? It was manipulation going on.
Okay, Johnny.
That's cool.
All right, Johnny.
Okay, Johnny.
I mean, listen, you got a point.
I don't disagree that he used her. He utilized her. I don't
wait
disagree.
A minute. No moss. No moss.
I don't disagree.
Okay.
Utilize the community.
Okay. Look, I got some alcohol and some.
You gonna need a shot after this, Ron?
Yeah, man. Look,
Johnny's going in. She cooking, boy. I tell you, she
is.
With the ego thing, boy.
Let me cool down.
I think Cross is in the room with Janice.
Yes, Lord.
You know? Okay, directly to her, right?
No, look, no, he's not. He ain't going nowhere near Janice.
Yeah, right.
Because then she's gonna be like, "You using me, Cross? You using me to get on the spot? Real talk now."
Yeah, Lord have
mercy. Get on him now.
Look. I can only say I'm glad we're virtual because.
But it's a really good show, and look at what it spurs up.
Yeah,
that's all the great makings of a good show.
Nuance, a lot of complexities.
You guys were wonderful guests too, because I love the conversation and stuff and the debate and all that too.
I appreciate you guys.
I love you guys.
Even though I got my ass beat, I appreciate you guys.
You're good, bro. You're still good.
You know,
stand tall, bro.
Look,
stand tall for the brothers, bro.
Hey,
I know y'all did direct for Ron. Y'all was trying to throw him a lifeline. We saw y'all.
That's all. Brother. Look, there will be reincarnation. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I don't always get it right, but I felt like, when he was throwing L under the bus, I was like, wait a minute.
Okay, all right.
Live to fight another day, brother.
I got a few Band-Aids upstairs. Let me put some spoons to bed.
Trust me, we all got Band-Aids, brother. We all got some stuff.
Like Martin.
Yeah.
All right, it's been fun, guys. I gotta go, but it's been fun. Really.
Appreciate y'all.
Thanks for Bye-bye.
One thing you gonna learn about me, ain't nobody putting word like me. Can't drip, can't sauce like me. Ripping it up, I'm a major key. I am the one, not the two or the three. Get on my level if you wanna be better than ever. I got what I need. Pushing the limit, that's how it's gonna be. I promise I won't take it easy. It's only right that I come with that greasy. It's only right that I give him that pressure. Just watch, you don't have to believe me. I'ma do my thing. Watch me do my thing. I'ma do my thing. I did not come to play.